everybody. KB on trail. We're up in Pilot Mountain today. We're going to do the loop around and up top and back down. So we're going to start on the mountain trail. We parked at the Pinnacle parking lot. So we're going to take the mountain trail at west side. Eventually gets us up to the top of Pilot Mountain. Here, can we see it through there? There it is. Pilot Mountain. We'll be up there eventually. But hop on this trail the day before Thanksgiving. So burn off some calories before we stuff ourselves with all that food tomorrow. I just want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving too. So this may not be uploaded before then, but we'll figure it out. All right, I'm gonna keep rolling and I'll get back with you. All right. So there's where we came from, but the trail goes right by a bunch of pines. Look at that. Looky there. Then it gets back on the trail, so you can kind of see Pilot Mountain in the background. All right, I'm gonna keep on rolling. I'll talk to you. Well, hello everybody. We are been cruising maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour, it varies. It was going up, now we're kind of leveling out, but eventually got to go back up again. But we're getting on the other side of the mountain, so and this will take us up to the top of Pilot Mountain. You really can't get up on the top of Pilot Mountain unless you're rock climbing, so you get to the base and kind of see what it looks like. But yeah, probably been hiking for about an hour, would be my guess, and then getting closer and closer. So I think it was a total of 4.5 miles for the whole thing, so maybe a little more. I'll let you know at the end. All right, I'm gonna keep on rolling. White and black blaze trails right here. There you go. I think it's part of the MST too, the Mountains and Sea Trail, which goes from Clingman's Dome to the beach and the Outer Banks. So, all right, I'll talk to you. Well, hello everybody. KB on trail. We're up in Pilot Mountain. So we're on the other side finally. This trail kind of goes, I guess, south to west, and then it takes you up to the mountain. But you can kind of see where the trail goes. It'll warm up there. We'll hop over this ridge. But I wanted to show you this. Look at all those cool pine outcroppings up there. Because Pilot Mountain's just up this ridge up here. And for those who may or may not know, just talking out the older folks out there, there's a show called the Andy Griffith Show. And this Pilot Mountain, but they called it Mount Pilot, I believe, on the show. Since he's from Mayberry, which is Mount Airy, which is, I don't know, 20 minutes from Mount Pilot, maybe. So yeah, so there's a little history lesson for you. People that may or may not know, or the people that didn't know, a little refresher. So, all right, I'm gonna keep rolling and getting closer to the top. everybody. KB on trail. We're now on, I guess, the eastern side of the mountain. This thing curves all the way around. But good news is the trail has opened up a little bit. Looks like it's an old maybe forest road or horse trail road or something. Anyway, I had to get stuff from one place to the other long before there were automobiles, so, and planes and stuff like that. So yeah, you can see it goes on for a little while. So I'm gonna keep on rolling. But yeah, we're getting closer to the top, to the Pilot Mountain. All right, stay tuned. Hello, everybody. We are making our descent up to the summit parking. So we got off the mountain trail and got on the summit trail. So, and if you look, the trail down there, that takes you to the rock climbing area. So you can rock climb Pilot Mountain to get to the top, but you're just hiking, you can't. So they do have that up here too if you like rocking it. It's pretty cool. All right. Like I said, about a mile to go to the top, and let's see what we can take a picture of. I think the view is going to be pretty amazing. All right. That's Hanging Rock over there. The one that has the radio tower is something else, but the Hanging Rock is the one behind it. It starts with an S, the other one. We are right next to Pilot Mountain, everybody. There's the trail we're headed on. It's a misdemeanor to climb it, so. You know, when it's a national landmark, you want to keep it that way. So, yeah, this curves around, I think. So, all right, I'll check back with you. Just wanted to show you what the Pilot looked like right next to it. All right, this Pilot Mountain. This is the trail we came from. Got some views of the valley. Well, we hopped on the, I think it's ledge trails, what they call it, but this is going to connect to the Grindstone, which will take us down the parking lot and then eventually over to Pinnacle Parking, where I park the cars. I've been up here before, I haven't been on this trail, so I saw it. Did the Pilot Knob Trail too, so I'm getting the full effect of Pilot Mountain today. Hope you're enjoying it. Alright, I'll keep rolling. I'll get back with you. Plenty of views still. We came down this little stairway. We've been hugging the rocks here. Thought I'd give you a little bit of what I've been dealing with. This little knife edge. Yellow glaze. Yeah, that's what we're working on. Still back the way we came out. Look at that rock formation. It's windy. So we're going to keep on trucking down this, which should take us to Grindstone Trail. Takes us down to the visitor center, and then we'll hop on that other, I think it's Cedar Trail. Take us back to Pinnacle parking lot where we started. So, all right, I'm gonna keep on rolling, enjoying these rocks. A little bit of runoff here. Down here, and it looks like it's headed into the ground. That's pretty neat, huh? I like live waterfalls, even little ones. Alright, Lead Spring Trail completed. Probably been up that today. 2.5 miles to the visitor center. You know, the nice part about this though is it's mostly downhill. So, huffing and puffing, but we'll get there. Alright, I'm gonna keep on rolling. Get down here, and then once we hit the parking lot, it's like another maybe mile to get back to the Pinnacle parking lot where I parked. So, keep on going down the road. Alright, I'll get back with you. So if you've been keeping track, this guy is where we came out and then headed up the summit that way. Now, park office, Grindstone Trail. There's camping up here too. We're going to be passing some of that too. So we came up that part instead of doing 4.5 miles to get back to where we started. Probably going to do 1.5 miles, maybe another mile. So I'm only doing 2.5 instead of extra, another 2. So, but yeah, there's camping down here if you're interested. Good little fun spot up here in Pilot Mountain. Still going downhill, so alright, I'll get you when I get to the base.